Yo guys, welcome back to another Nottingham Forest career mode. This is episode 2. Today's episode, obviously, we're just going to continue from where we left off. So from the 20th of November, I think we go to like the 29th, something like that. So we go for a couple of games. Obviously we don't play any of them, we just sim. And we are just doing strictly manager only kind of career mode. So managing players, obviously doing all the developments and stuff like that. Obviously with the gameplay and stuff, if it seems like I'm being very choppy, that's because I was recording it on the Elgato and I set it up wrong, so I wasn't able to actually play the game fluently as it is on like a normal monitor screen, because I set it up so it was all connected to my PC. But yeah, I fixed that now, so that's all sorted. So as of next videos, we will be able to play properly and it'll be a bit more enjoyable to watch. As you can tell, I'm just doing some team management. I didn't realise, but Dennis can play left wing, right wing and striker. So I move him with Kanate, and then I put Awobi. Yeah, is that his name? Him there, Awana Ayobi. I can't say his name. He's our striker now. I'm going to mix a few players around. Obviously, when it comes to Forest, I want to sign Henderson, so he will be like a confirmed signing that stays at the club because he's a good one, and potentially Lodi if I can. Obviously it all depends on price. A lot of the players in January we're going to sell, so we're going to go through, sell all the old ones off, keep all the young, build the young up, sign one or two players, maybe one, just one strong player that we can keep that's going to be good to grow. We do go into youth academy as well, which is going to be good. Obviously we get our like guaranteed really good player. Yeah, sorry if you just heard my dog bark. My dog's an attention seeker. She does it all the bloody time. Obviously as I'm recording right now, England are winning 3-0 against India, so let's hope we do have a good run in the World Cup. Obviously, who are you guys rooting for? If you're not rooting for England, are you rooting for Portugal, Netherlands, anyone like that? I'll just put it in the comments. Hopefully you're enjoying the series that I'm bringing out as well. Obviously we did Pompey first, we've done the Man U skip. We're doing Forest now, which is going to be a bit more like the Pompey career mode, where we do a lot of team management, we skip to the end still. Like there will be still some forms of that, but it'll be like we'll be skipping from January, so January to the end, and then it'll be so on and so forth. Obviously we'll make signings. This career will go on until we win the Premier League and at least Champions League. I'd like to win, but it's all dependent on developments, and obviously I'm still learning the game, so they've changed career mode quite a bit from FIFA 22, where it seems like it's a little bit harder to actually do the skip playthroughs. Feels like you have to, feels like you have to really know players, know the developments, know the good formations, make sure to do all your team management like strategies and stuff. So in this game here we're playing against Southampton. Obviously we quick sim it. As you can tell, the team's mixed up a bit. I think I go to skip and then realise I've got a red card on the bench, so I can't actually skip. Yeah, there we go. Obviously that's not we're going to go change that. In one of the episodes as well I accidentally clicked play highlights like a donut. Yeah, if there's anything that you'd like me to improve on when it comes to the videos, obviously I'm going to be trying to keep them all to about 10 minutes just to make it a little bit more watchable. Obviously a half an hour video is nice, but it's not good considering, like, I personally wouldn't sit through a half an hour or an hour video of FIFA career mode where it's mostly managing the teams. It's not got gameplay. What I might end up start doing is playing like a couple of the games in each career mode. So we could, for instance, play the starting match and the end match to spice it up a little bit. So you get the starting team that we first come in with, and then you get the last team that we finish with. Obviously if we go to the Champions League final we'll play that match, It'd be silly not to. But other than that, I don't see the point in me playing them, because we're just trying to see what we can do with the team side of it. Whereas soon we'll do like player career modes and stuff, and that's when you'll see the more of the gameplay. So you'll notice there's a lot of like skips in the video as well. So it's a lot of me cutting out the boring stuff. So like squad development, contract renewals, because I know there's one coming up. I think that's when we did the development plans on all the players. So yeah, as you can see, team spirit at the minute for Manu is down. Manu, bloody hell, Forest is down. I'm not too sure why. I believe it's because I haven't been doing the training and stuff like that. As you can tell, so this is where I clicked to play highlights. I skipped for you so you don't have to see it. So yeah, 2-1. At least we scored against them. Our next game is Tottenham, which is quite a hard game. As you can imagine, they've got Heung-min-Son, they've got Harry Kane, they've got a strong side compared to what we have at the minute. So later down the line, yeah, I wouldn't say they're going to beat us, but with me now being able to play properly, so I can actually see the screen without lagging and stuff, I'll be able to set up the team correctly and go through all the formations, and I'll look at the young stars that are up and coming for this season and then get them. There's a few players I want to pick up. A few players I want to sell, like Jesse Lingard. I want him to go. I don't think he's a Forest player. I think he's more of a... To be fair, he should have went to West Ham when he had the chance. I'm actually going to try and get... what's his name? He went to Everton. Garner. I'm going to try and get him because he was a Forest boy. He did really well last season for Forest, so I want to try and get him back to Forest. I'm going to sell a lot of the players that we don't really need, because what's the point of keeping loads of players where we're not really using them, if that makes sense. Now it's alright having them all because it's good for like squad depth. There we go. So this is where we sign our youth star Harrison Barnett. He will be on the bench for the meantime, but then he'll progressively get put into the team just because obviously he's got the high potential. He just needs to warm up into it. Yeah, so in 3 days we have Tottenham. Mostly, this is where I just put him in the lineup. I think I put him on. No, this is where I switch him around. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, Dennis to where Canate is. And because of me recording on the Elgato, it starts lagging a bit. So when I'm trying to move players about, it switches them for defenders and stuff. So that's how we're going to be playing. Obviously we're going to put Gibbs White where Lingard is, because I'd rather have Gibbs White on. I start moving around a few players, bring Yates onto the bench again. There's Barnett. Who do I switch him out for? I think I switch him out for him, yeah. So that's pretty much like squad developments and stuff like that done. Yeah, so next game is Tottenham. So it's going to be a hard game. I can't remember the score, but I know we didn't do too well. And then obviously after this we've got Everton, and then we're in December. So obviously next episode will be in the transfer window. So that's when I'm going to need some suggestions and stuff like that. Okay, so they haven't even got Harry Kane on, but they are playing the 5 at the back. So quick sim. 3-0. So yeah, it was a pretty bad game. I think we're like still, I'm guessing we're going to be like 17th in the league. I haven't checked since we last looked together, which was when we was 18th. But we've won 1 game and lost 2, so I'm guessing we're probably lower than that. To be fair, that's what I might actually do. I might keep it to 3 games per video that we skip through, but then obviously try and keep it as low as I can when it comes to how long the videos are. So I want to try and keep them between 10 minutes and 15 minutes. Obviously when they start going up more and more, they become more and more watchable for me personally. So I'd rather make it less of that, less focused and more focused on the actual gameplay me trying to get confident on the mic and speaking for the long distance time. I know 10 minutes isn't a long time, but thinking of stuff to say to someone that's not talking back is quite hard. But I know we're coming to near the end of the episode now, guys, so what I will do is I will leave now. Obviously, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.